Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm on the new 2026 Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS. So we're just heading over to Bourton on the water for a little ride. This is my last ride out on it before Triumph pick it up in a couple of days. So I thought I'd just take you guys along, just give you my opinion on it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So if you're interested, stay tuned. First things first, I'm going to pull over somewhere and just give you a little walk around it, show you what it's like. Yeah, it's a really good bit of kit. So yeah, stay tuned. That?
That's hard standing up, going that speed with all the wind blowing on you. Like...
Well, the simple solution to that is don't stand up. Oh, it's the old Triumph 900. That's a great bike. It's a Yamaha, I'm not too sure what that is. But yeah, the Tiger 900, that was really good. I've really enjoyed riding that. Be in a group. This is our group. So let's do a little walk around the old bike then. You've got three different colours of this. You've got a red one and a black one. I think this is the best colour. Three different colour schemes. I think this is my favourite. But I think you pay extra for this. But they come in at about 17 grand, which is it's a lot of money, isn't it, for a bike? But you've got a lot of stuff on it. I mean, starting from the front, you've got full O-lins. Got steering damper, Brembo brakes, all the suspension's actually adjustable. Same with the rear shock. In fact, I'll show you how to adjust it on it. It was so easy. Switch that on. So if you go into the home mode, yes, you literally go across the suspension. You got front firmness, rear firmness, brake support. Well, I think that's when you're heavy braking, it will automatically stiffen the forks up to suit. Same with the rear on acceleration. So if you're on giving it the beans, it'll stiffen up the rear shock for you so it don't sink too much, which is pretty cool. But for the road, you don't really need any of this. But yeah, to adjust the front, you literally just go up, harden it, soften it, and just set enter, and away you go. So that's pretty cool feature to have. On the previous generation, well, a couple of years ago, you had the twin exhaust on the back, which made it quite bulky. So I think I prefer the single exhaust down the bottom, so it just opens it up. Because you had that, didn't you? On your Speed Triple, you had the twin pipes. Yeah. It looked good, but I think this looks better. It just tidies it up more, doesn't it? Because also the headlight on your one, that was, what plate was that? 20 plate. So yeah, it's a few years ago now. But it was quite bulbous, wasn't it, on the front? But now they've really sort of sharpened everything up. And I think it looks better. Yeah.
Mine was a little bit more rounded. But...
yeah. But on this model, it's all sharpened up. It just looks really good. We got the open wheel, so you've got single-sided swing arm. That always looks good, doesn't it? The open wheel on the back. We got a quick shifter as well. That's up and down. One thing I don't like is that horn. Right down there, sticking out. Surely they could have put that somewhere else, out the way. Because I just think it looks a bit ugly there. I only spotted it this morning. I just stood back looking at it and I thought, what's that? So in there, you've got a charging point, like an auxiliary charging point for your phone or something, but why would you have it there? I don't really understand that. To be honest, do you? I'd rather have it up here. Like I've said, on every single bike they should have a charging point up on the front, even just tucked down here somewhere. So yeah, it's a 1200cc engine, produces 180 horsepower and like 130 newton meters of torque. So it's an absolute monster. It's the first thing I noticed when I got on it was how quick it is. It's a 15 litre tank on it, which is pretty reasonable, but I don't think it'd take long to get through the fuel on this. No, it's just too addictive. But yeah, it's a stunning looking bike. It's really, really well made. Even down to the number plate holder. Yeah, it's a nice finish, it's all metal. They've actually gone through the effort of making it look good. Even though you're going to change it, you'll probably put a tail tidy on it. I personally would. But they've actually gone through the effort to make it look smart, so it's like not a rush to change, you know. It looks good. It's not that heavy, this bike either. It's just under 200 kilos. You think like just under 200 kilos with 180 horsepower, you know, that it's a recipe for fun, that is. But yeah, let's go and take it for a ride. Well, we got an hour.
Yeah, take about an hour from here.
About an hour to get Bourton on water, so yeah, record the journey and yeah, let's go and see what she goes like. Well, I know what it goes like, but I try and keep it down a little bit because I don't want to get into.
I'll try and race you.
Yeah, yeah, that's slightly different. You got this completely different animal, but got this beast as well, street scrambler. I think I prefer this style of bike, even to look at.
Yeah.
Even though that looks really nice, and I love it. When I look at something like that, a modern classic, there's just something about them that people just like to look at. With those, as stunning as it is, most people would look at that because it's just got that look.
I think it's because they look cooler.
They look cooler.
That's what it is, I think.
But you can cruise around on this slow speed, well, even fast speeds, because you can actually wind this up, and you're not going to go stupid speeds. But with that, you can't really touch the throttle because as soon as you touch the throttle on that, you're gone, and it's like, you know, so quick. But yeah, I think I'm still more swaying to this style of bike than that. Even though this is really fun, but yeah, let's go and have a play.
Let's go and have fun.
Oh, that's another thing as well. It's actually all keyless as well. So you got a steering lock. It's all electronic. Also, the fuel cap is electronic. So when the key fob's on, you just open it up and it pops off. You ain't got to mess out with no key, which is good to some extent. But what happens if you get an electrical problem with it and you can't open it? That's what I worry about. If I had a choice, I'd rather have a key. You know, you're a bit sort of safer with that. But positioning wise, you can really tuck your knees in up here. It's just, yeah, it's a very different style to what I'm used to. Right, let's go for a play. Ready? Straight up to 70 with no effort whatsoever. Short shifting, it's just so quick. It's the first thing I noticed when I got on it. This is just in road mode. I haven't even put it in sports mode yet, but there ain't really no need. Who else hates these 20-mile-an-hour speed limits? This bike doesn't want to go 20. It's hard to go 20 on this bike. Needs cleaning, mush. So even at slow speeds, it's very smooth. This is 30 mile an hour third gear, just effortless. Got fourth gear, very smooth. Like the quick shifter on this is silky smooth. It's got so much grunt, this thing. When you drop it down a gear with the auto blipper and just so quick. So I love riding all these back ways because you don't know what you're going to see. You ride through some really nice villages. I'd like to have a go on the street triple, but I think it's more usable power. It's still very quick. But with something like this, where there's so much power on that right hand, it's addictive, you know. You just want to just hammer it all the time, but it's too easy, and you get yourself in a lot of trouble with it. No problems overtaking, that's for sure. On a track it'd be awesome, but for on the roads, just normal day-to-day riding, it gets up to speed so quick that you can't really ride it. It just wants to go all the time. As fun as it is, you know, you want to be able to twist that throttle and give it a bit of stick, but with this, it's up to speed so quick that you can't really do that. Also, what I find is where it's quite quiet, obviously it's got a stock pipe on it, at slower speeds it's pretty quiet. It gets to a point where it starts to get a little bit louder, you want to hear it, so it sort of encourages you to give it more stick so you can hear that exhaust. It sounds nice, but you're just up to stupid speed so quick. But what I like about the adjustable suspension is it's so easy. You can literally just, I think you can do it on the go, I think. I'm not sure if it's like a safety feature on this where you have to actually stop and do it, but it's literally seconds to do. 2 buttons and you can make it harder, softer. I think that's a really cool feature to have. But also the O-rings look good. There's something about having those yellow shocks, the yellow suspension on there. Gives you that premium look. What a weapon. What a lovely day to be out. We said it was going to be really cloudy today with a chance of rain, but I think we might be alright. But the mirrors they're okay. You can actually flip them in the other way so they're in more if you want, if you don't want them sticking out so far. But I find they're a little bit vibey. At certain RPMs there's a bit of vibration there, it's a little bit irritating. You can still see, but it'd just be nice if it was a bit firmer, less vibration, I don't know. Yeah, you got your cruise control, you've got various different modes. You've got rain mode, sports mode, road mode, you've got wheelie control, and as I said before, with the suspension being electronic, you can actually adjust it. So if you're really giving it the beans and you don't want the rear shock to sink down, that's normally what happens when you're giving it the beans, the rear shock will drop. You can stiffen it up, so on acceleration it will keep it firmer. And the same with the front, you can have it so if you're heavy on the brakes, the suspension will adjust, so when you're braking heavy it will keep it firm rather than sinking down too far, which is a really cool thing to have. But on the road you don't need any of that, but if you're going to use this on a track, I can imagine that'd be a really brilliant thing to have. You know, you come in after a first session, you want a little bit of adjustment on it. It's so easy to do, click of 2 buttons and away you go. All right, mate. All nice tyre there, look. That was the guys you see earlier. What's he beeping at?
Oh, your indicator.
Huh?
What? Yeah. Do you turn it off?
That's on now.
Don't turn it off. Yeah.
Self.
You've got the setting on there.
The self-cancelling indicator.
Yeah. I thought so. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to adjust that actually.
I remember that. I had it on mine.
Lap timer. You got everything on here.
GoPro.
GoPro settings, phone, music, navigation. Yeah, you got trip, lap timer, fuel status, suspension, coolant. You got loads of stuff on here.
Oh, is it void out?
Traction control. Leave that on. Don't want that off.
Ah, there you go.
There we go. We found it. Indicators, self-cancelling, manual. Yeah, I put it on manual. There we go.
Better, I think.
I see it flashing green when I do it once, but then I don't look anymore, so I didn't know it'd come off. So yeah, that's better like
If
that.
you're going to turn, the car won't off you to turn and they'll come out.
I don't like the self-cancelling ones. Oh well, right, let's go.
Alright?
Here we go. And I don't know what I've done here, but the quick shifter's not working. I'm gonna have to pull over again because for some reason I think I might have turned it off. No, it's definitely not working. Let's pull over and have another look. I think I've turned something off. Now I've messed about with it, the quick shifter ain't working.
What,
The quick shifter's not working now.
quick shifter?
Oh, hang on, I think it might be that one. Ah, yeah, Triumph Shift Assist. I might have switched that off by mistake.
Ah, right.
So that should be it now. I was trying to go up a gear and it wouldn't do it. No, let's try it now. Right, let's try it again. Let's go. Right, let's try the quick shifter now. There we go. That's what we like. Yeah, in terms of comfort and riding style, it's not too bad. Considering I'm used to being upright, which is still my preference, and it's just more comfortable for me. First thing I noticed when I got on this is you're a bit more committed, you know, you're length forward. Here's a light. Yeah, you're a bit more length forward and committed, which I'm not used to. You not got your beeline?
No, I haven't. I was going to put it on.
You're bloody useless.
I forgot to charge it. No point in putting it on. I'll have to get it on charge for next time.
You said that last time.
I know.
He is literally useless, I'm not even joking. He's always, if he does bring camera gear, it's always flat. He doesn't bring no sat-nav with him, no quad lock mount, no beeline. He's got it all there, he just don't bother. So I always end up leading. Sometimes it's nice to follow every now and then, but I always end up leading because he's never got any sat-nav or nothing. And he's useless for directions, so it's always me out front, but there we go. Because this bike's got such a lot of low-end grunt as well, sometimes you're going faster than what you think. You sort of think you're going pretty slow and you look down, you're actually speeding. So you've got to keep an eye on that speedo. It's so easy to go over. But going back to the riding position, like I said before about being committed, another thing I've noticed is my neck. It sort of aches more after I've been riding it, because where I'm length forward, I'm naturally tilting my head back to look straight, so I can feel it on the back of my neck. It's a bit more achy. But again, that's just down to not being used to this style of bike. It's something that you'd adjust to. I mean, if you ride this style of bike anyway, it wouldn't be a problem. So quick, this thing. I'd love to take this on a track and really open it up. I'd love to do that. So if you want to do a track day on this, I think you'd have a hell of a lot of fun. It's got around 130 newton meters of torque, or just under that. So if I stick it up into, let's stick it in top gear, so 6th gear, let's do 40 mile an hour up to 70. It picks up really nice. You've got a TFT display on here. You've got your time, your temperature, your revs, speed, gear indicator. You've got your fuel gauge. It's pretty basic, you don't really need any more than that, but I'm pretty sure you can change it in the settings so you can have a different display. Oh, the joys of being on a bike. Just cut through all the traffic. There's no way I'm sitting in this. Because the positioning on this, your knees you're more bent up, because I've got a bad knee as it is, it's just on that limit. Or if it's bent up any more, it's going to start giving me jip. I mean, it's already aching a little bit, nothing too major. If you just stop off a little bit more regular, it's not a problem. But I think if it's bent back any more than it is, I think I'd struggle a little bit, because I've got limited movement in my knee. I can only bend it back so far because I've got so much scar tissue in there. It won't bend back anymore, so it's sort of like forcing it back. It's just on that limit, but as it is, it's not too bad. Like I say, I've been on it for about an hour. What I could do with stopping off and just having a bit of a stretch now, really. I don't think we got too much longer to go. No, 12 minutes, so not too bad. Oh. Not used to this. With the scrambler, I'll just stand up. There's Jordan having a stretch as well, look. Got new Spada gear on, new Spada lid. Actually looks really smart. Yeah, little Hitchcock's exhaust sound good. Yeah, so in a few weeks I've got the Triumph Scrambler 900 coming, so I'm going to have that for a couple of weeks, which I look forward to trying. It'd be interesting to see the difference between my 1200 and that. So I really like the look of the 900. I think a 900cc is more than enough power. It's a bit more nimble as well, being a smaller bike. So yeah, I look forward to trying that. Might take that out on a trip somewhere. Not sure where. Might have a night away or just go out for a day on it. Turns in really nice. So nimble. Stop here a minute. I always find neutral's a little bit iffy on this. It's such a fine line. Oh, it's nice just to stretch my leg for a minute. There he is. So here we are, Bourton on the water. Pretty busy here today, as bound to be expected. The sun's out. Bank holiday weekend. But it shouldn't be a problem parking anywhere because it's a lot easier on a bike. Very busy. There we go, got a bike park. Lovely jubbly. You alright? Now that looks comfortable. Yeah, you got your aircon, look. Got your radio on it. Ducati Monster. Yeah, nice. But the old speed triple. She does look good. I got the old electronic steering lock as well, so you just push that in and it's locked. Pretty cool. Trouble is that Ducati,
Huh?
that Ducati sounds so sick. And you start this up, everyone's there waiting to start it,
I know.
and it's going to sound shit.
I'll start mine up first.
Yeah, start yours up, because then that's better. That's a nice bit of grub. Do a walk around. And time to head on back home. Lots of places to eat and drink. The motor museum there, look, I've been in there before. It's only small, but it's quite nice. She ain't too happy. And if she looked where she was going, she wouldn't nearly get run over. So on the way back, we're just going to stop off at RAF Broyes Norton. If we're lucky enough, there's a road where you can pull over in the lay-by and watch the planes come over if you've got any there landing, which is pretty cool. We're going to call in here and just see, just chance our luck. Might see something pretty cool. Well, there's a runway, but I don't think we're really going to get anything. Seems very quiet. You need to find a way of knowing what time the planes are coming over, if there's any. You could be sat here ages waiting, nothing to come over.
There could be, yeah, it could be a while, might be not flying for hours. Is there that like?
Huh?
He'll be coming round and he'll be coming back down, won't he?
Don't know. Maybe. Yeah, he might do a loop and come into land. He's definitely coming round.
Okay.
He's definitely coming round, look.
Yeah, he's coming this way, isn't he?
What a beast. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's try and get out of here. So many bollards here. Stop people parking, I guess that's what it's for. I think when there's a lot of planes booked to come in here, you get fighter jets and things like that. Of course, everyone wants to come and have a look because it is pretty cool to see when they're flying over your head like this. So that's why they put all these barriers up to stop people parking, which is, you know, it's fair enough. But on a bike, you can get in here. They got the 1 horsepower. I've got 180 in this bad boy. Right guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope you've enjoyed watching. I know I've had a lot of fun on this. But yeah, would I have one is the question. I'd love to have one as a toy to take to a track or something like that, but as a road bike, as good as it is, I don't think I could have it because it's just too addictive. It's too fast. As much as I love the speed, I love the brutal power, just the way it delivers the power is pretty savage really. On the road you just don't need it. It's too much. I think you could, you know, you could have a lot less power and have just as much fun, if not more. But that being said, it's a hell of a bit of kit. I love all the electronical stuff on it, like the quick shifter and the down blippers and electronic O-lins. We got wheelie control, all that sort of stuff's cool. Not overly keen on the electronic fuel cap, because I'd always worry that if that went wrong and you're stuck out and you can't get it open and get fuel, you're sort of stuffed. But with a key, the chances of something going wrong with a key is pretty slim. But you know, it's just little things like that. And the mirrors are a little bit vibey at certain speeds, but it's nothing major. But yeah, if you're after a bike that's got brutal power, it looks awesome, I mean, it sounds awesome with a straight through pipe on this, I'd definitely recommend checking it out. Yeah, if you could give us a like and subscribe to the channel, and you get some notifications for my next video coming up. And my next video is actually going to be on a Triumph Bonneville T120, and I'm actually using that for the DGR this year, so stay tuned for that. I'll record all that, post that up for you guys to have a watch. But yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.